Welcome, everybody, to the post-game show, the Knicks' final preseason game of the year. Mitchell Robinson, his preseason debut. He's going to join us in a couple of moments. Played 27 minutes and had 6 points and 9 rebounds. Derrick Rose was spectacular. He had 28-15 coming in the fourth quarter. Knicks trailed until 48 seconds left in the game and then tied final seconds. Julius Randle for the win. How about that? Randle 21. Knicks down by 15 after 3. Come back to win by 2 as the crowd electric tonight watching the Knicks beat the Wizards 115-113. Great to have you with us, everyone, from our Delta MSG studios. Bill Pito, Alan Hahn, and Wallace Zerbiak. If you want to know what this franchise, what this team is like under this coach, all you need to know is what happened tonight, right? It's a preseason game, and they went pedal to the metal. You got the crowd going crazy. It's just amazing. Every single possession matters.
They put on a show for the fans, and that's what you do at home. You defend your home court. We documented at halftime, was not a good first half by this team. And Tom Thibodeau was not happy with the performance that they had. You don't want to go into the regular season with a bad taste in your mouth. That's why he put the pedal to the metal in the fourth quarter. Derrick Rose, Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett, the big three, stepped up, got this win, put on a show for the fans in the Garden. That's how you play basketball at MSG, the world's most famous arena.
Yeah, and again, most people will look at it and think, all right, third quarter, last preseason game, empty the bench, don't get your starters, put them in bubble wrap, save everyone. And that's just not how things are done here. And as Wally said, especially at home. So if you listen to the crowd, they wanted the win too. And like you said, this felt like a regular season game. It felt like a game that mattered.
It felt like Game 7 of a playoff series.
But it does complete a 4-0 preseason. Not that that matters. You're 0-0 now, but still the energy was great, and it's a good momentum to now carry into a season which has some expectations in it.
Worth repeating again, the Knicks trailed the entire way until 48 seconds were left in the game.
Worth noting, the Wizards didn't have Bradley Beal and Dinwiddie. They didn't have their main guys in the game late either, but it doesn't matter. You play to win.
He's taking the air right out of the
No. Just making sure everything is clear.
But you want to set that tone
happened?
And defend home court. Give the fans who are in attendance, give them a show. And you're out there, you want to compete.
Rookie was in the game too, Quentin Grimes. That's a great experience for him.
Stretch.
Mitchell Robinson, feet wet, almost 30 minutes.
All over the place, feet wet. He got the floor wet, diving all over the place.
Obi Toppin filling the box score too, right?
Yeah, 9 boards, 8 points, 3 blocks. Guys just laying it out. The energy was all over the place, getting that loose ball. And Derrick Rose just in complete cruise control. Led the Knicks in scoring with 28 points.
There's
Julius Randle and Derrick Rose, the chemistry coming together in that fourth quarter.
There you go.
That's what Tom Thibodeau wanted to see. And here we go. Set it up.
Step back.
MJ style. Take that with you, Daniel Gafford. Have fun with that one on the flight back to Washington. That's how you do it, Julius Randle. That's Mr. Second Team All NBA. That's the All-Star in a New York Knicks uniform. That's how you respect the Garden and the Mecca. You bring it every single night.
The crowd, man. How
they're chanting defense.
And I'm telling you, this is the thing, though. This gets around the league. We remember they won the second playoff game, right? Game 2 in the playoffs, and outside this window,
shut it down.
The entire 7th Avenue was just shut down. And people around the league, they laugh and they just think, oh my God, these Knicks fans make such a big deal about every little thing. Yes, they do, including a preseason game. That's just the vibe here in this city. That's what the Knicks are about, and that's what their fans are about. And, boy, you have synergy right now between the two.
All right, so the Knicks outscore the Wizards 40-23 in the fourth quarter. Mitchell Robinson, first preseason game. Coming in, as you mentioned, we didn't think he was going to play that much. He played 27 minutes.
I was shocked. I'm used to
he.
I know. He was winded, too. And I'm used to your first game back, maybe you have a 15-minute, cap on your minutes or something like that. But he looked good out there. And it looked like he got stronger as he played more minutes. And I think that's a really good sign. When he first got out there on the floor, he looked a little sluggish, didn't look like he had the same bounce in his step. But I think once he got his second win, once he started to get into the game a little bit more, you saw what he brings to the table. The energy on the boards all over the place, the relentless effort, just selling out, going after block shots.
His compete level, right? His compete level, you could see it get there more and more. And I think that part, that's what you love about him. And once he gets his rhythm, Bill, he'll get back to that player that you know he can be.
All right, so 6 points, 9 rebounds, 6 on the offensive board, and lots of playing time. And we're now joined by Mitchell Robinson, who joins us from across the street from our Squarespace studio. Mitchell, welcome back to the action. You went 27 minutes, your first preseason activity. How'd it go for you, and how do you feel?
I feel great. It was a little rough because I need to start back running, man. I really got to get back in the gym and start running. Conditioning is my biggest goal right now. I need to work on. But overall, I feel good.
Mitch, you look great. You put on a lot of weight and put on some strength. What did you do in the offseason in order to put that muscle on?
I stayed in New York a lot this offseason because I felt like I really need to get stronger. Because last year I kept kind of getting pushed around a little bit and I got tired of it. So, this year I just focused in and wanted to get stronger.
Yeah, Wally used to make fun of me because he said I should have been in the gym more instead of just shooting. You used to like shooting only too, but I heard you got addicted to the gym. But before this game, Mitch, Tom Thibodeau said, he's going to get his feet wet, just a couple of minutes. Did you expect to play as much as you did tonight?
Honestly, I didn't. But, hey, man, it is what it is, Hey, I'm ready for it. I already mentally prepared for it.
Mitchell, last question. How do you guys have the fortitude here in preseason to put forth this kind of effort? The game doesn't mean anything, and it was like it was a 7th game of a playoff series.
Hey, man, everything matters to us right now. We want to come in the season and start out strong. So we're going to play hard.
All right, Mitchell, great to see you back in action. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
All right, let's practice. Is this a flex?
I'd let him do it. Definitely let him do it. But
Yeah, somebody needs to spend a little more time in the gym, by the way, over there.
But
speak for yourself.
But he said it.
I got the tie. I got look like you with the tie. I got something going in my favor tonight, right?
Always about you, Bill. Mitchell Robinson did talk about something, did say he did not expect to play this much tonight, but he certainly needs it. Taj Gibson got into foul trouble early. They almost forced Tom Thibodeau to go from get his feet wet to, all right, kids, stay out there, and I'm sure he was more than willing to do it.
You said at compete level, he has an incredible motor. And for a guy his size, with his physical tools, it is a big-time skill to play as hard as he does on every single possession. You said it a few times. He's diving all over the place, jumping all over the place. He's got to figure out a way to stay healthy. That's the
Stay
key.
on his feet.
Yeah.
Stay on his feet, stay healthy, just be smart out there, and he's going to make a big impact. Having him back in the lineup is a really good thing.
How realistic, Wally, in terms of getting one's wind when you really haven't had any game action for months?
Oh, it's impossible to just be on the treadmill or even in practice. It's a totally different level when you are in a game and the adrenaline kicks in and you have 20,000 screaming fans out there. Your heart starts to race more, your blood starts to pump faster. It just takes a little bit of time to get used to that again. And I noticed he was much better in the second half. He looked much more composed in the second half. That first stint, he looked like he was a little, whoa. But then he got it going in that second half. He's going to be comfortable starting the regular season.